Now, would I be violating the law if I were to turn right and go in this direction as opposed to left toward the school board?
I will end up because you're now going to be trespassing. I'll call CSPD.
This Ridley sponsored by penguin.com. You guys work for the district?
Yeah.
Question for you. Why should I be forced to underwrite your salary?
What's that?
Why should I be forced to underwrite your salary?
Why should you be forced to underwrite my salary?
Correct.
In what way?
Well, as a taxpayer, all taxpayers are forced to underwrite D11 employee salaries, correct?
It's a state law, isn't it? I think your question's probably better meant for the state of Colorado.
Well,
I mean, the state requires public education, doesn't it?
Maybe.
It requires compulsory attendance.
If you're working...
The state law, the state requires kids to be in school, so...
Is accepting a taxpayer salary, how is it different?
I've got to get to a meeting.
Okay, thanks.
Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, what?
If you're for the board meeting's over here, please.
Okay, so as a taxpayer, shouldn't I be able to film what the Bureaucrat building looks like inside?
But you're here for the board meeting, and the board meeting's over here, sir.
Well, aren't the walls my business too, since I have to pay for them?
No, sir, this is a place of business.
So the walls of the school district building are not my business as a taxpayer? Even though I had to pay for them? Now, would I be violating the law if I were to turn right and go in this direction as opposed to left toward the school board?
I will end up because you're now going to be trespassing. I'll call CSPD.
I would be trespassing on government property that I paid for that's supposed to be open to the public to some extent? Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and start moving back in this direction under protest.
Thank you, sir.
But I see that all those pictures on the wall there are in effect censored. I'm not allowed as an independent reporter to film what's on your walls.
If you're a reporter, you have to go through our communications department, sir.
Okay. Well, this is the wall you can see, so there's what you get. All right, now, am I allowed to move in this direction in order to leave the building?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Have a good day, sir.
Thanks, you too.
Hello.
Thank God you're here. Okay, so
Was that the replacement I gave you
Yes.
months ago? Okay,
Yes.
so this is your original one. And I got it up to work again. So go ahead and let's plug this with swann.
All right, so the idea there is just once this concept of possible trespass claims comes up, then if possible or practical, it's often good to just start moving toward the right-of-way, the nearest right-of-way. So I've done that, probably being overcautious, but the thing is I'm getting a law of diminishing returns in there. There's fewer and fewer people coming and going that I haven't already talked to, so it was about time to leave anyway. But that's quite a few restrictions if you stop and think about it for one government meeting. Not that they got everything wrong in there, but the the idea of trying to get people to show a driver's license to attend an allegedly public meeting of the government, and then not allowing people while they're at the government meeting to wander down the hall in the government building. And it wasn't a CIA building. It was just a government school administration building. Holy God, I tell you what, it was Winston Churchill was right. If you give government welfare, they'll turn even that into something wildly authoritarian.
Do you value your privacy? Want hardware that works? Get Linux at New Hampshire's very own penguin.com.